morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Reading with Ms. Harkins. Today we're looking at a new cafe strategy that helps tune in our eyes to the important features in a text before, during, and after reading. So our learning intention today and our cafe strategy is to use text features, so the titles, headings, captions, and graphic features, to use these features to help us get as much information as we can from a non-fiction text. So we need to tune our eyes to tune into these different parts of the text, to use these different parts of the text so we can get the most information out of a non-fiction text when we are reading it. So we need to train our eyes to look at the pictures. We need to train our eyes to look at the subheadings. We need to train our eyes to make sure we use the captions, we use the pictures. Because the most information and the more information we can get out of a text, the more we're going to understand it and the more we're going to comprehend it. So when we're reading, if we don't understand something, we don't comprehend something, that's not very good. So if we can learn to train our eyes to tune into these different text features, we're going to pick up more information, we're going to learn more, we're going to remember more, we're going to understand more, and we will comprehend more. The more we comprehend, the more we're going to enjoy, and the more we're going to learn. Okay, so I'm going to hold it up again. So our learning intention is to use text features, so titles, headings, captions, and graphic features. So to use these text features to help us get the most information out of a text so we can comprehend it the most. So on Sunday, it's a very special day. It is Mother's Day. Woohoo! I'm excited. But what we're going to be doing for Mother's Day is we're going to be making some origami tulips. So we're going to be using a procedural text, so a text that has steps in it to help us make some simple origami tulips. You're going to be making these for someone special in your life. It could be your mum, or it could be your dad, it could be your nan or your pop, it could be an old neighbor next door. So you're going to be following a procedural text to make these simple origami tulips, and then you can choose which special person in your life you would like to give them to. So now we're going to have a look at the text that you're going to have to read and you're going to have to understand so that you can make yourself a simple origami tulip. Okay. So when I look at the piece of text, straight away I see, actually the first thing my eye is drawn to is actually this picture here. And I'm thinking, because I've got prior knowledge about origami, I look at that and I go, oh, there's an origami tulip. So then I look at the heading, my eyes are drawn to the heading. How to make a very simple origami tulip. Okay, so the heading has told me what I'm going to make. The picture has shown me what it is that I'll hopefully get at the end. And then I look at the text over here. Follow the instructions below to fold a simple origami tulip. Okay, so now I know if I follow the instructions below, I'm going to end up with one of those pretty tulips. Here it says difficulty, easy. Quite often on a procedural text or a recipe, it will tell you how difficult it is to do. So I've picked an easy one for us to do today. So fingers crossed, we all end up with some origami tulips at the end. So when I scroll down, there's some more writing here. I'm not going to skip it. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the text that is there. These easy to follow instructions will teach you how to make a very simple origami tulip. Although it's simple and easy, this model will require 2 pieces of paper. Okay, so it's given me the information that I need. already some information. I need 2 pieces of paper. One for the flower and one for the stem. Want a slightly more complex but absolutely beautiful origami tulip? Here, because my class has been looking at reading websites and scanning on pages, if I clicked on that text feature on a website, it would actually take me off this page and it would redirect me to a site where I can make a more complex origami tulip, but I don't want to do that. I'm not very good at origami, so I want to stick with the easy level. So the first thing, the information it's already given me is what? What do I need to go and get? You guys tell me. Yes, I need 2 pieces of paper. So here I've got 1 piece of paper and I've got another piece of paper. So what I would actually do, is I'd actually go back and reread that paragraph just to check I've got what I need. These easy, so I'm backing up and rereading. These easy to follow instructions will teach you how to make a very simple origami tulip. Although it's simple and easy, this model will require 2 pieces of paper. Okay, check. I've got my 2 pieces of paper. One for the flower and one for the stem. Okay, done. And I'm going to skim over this bit because I'm not wanting to make a more complex one at this stage. So straight away here, my eye has been drawn into step 1. But quickly, my eye actually, before I read this part of step 1, I have a quick look. My eyes go across to the picture first. So I can see that there is a square piece of paper and I'm going, uh-oh, I got 2 rectangle pieces. So hopefully when I read on, it's going to help me out. So I will read step 1 now. Begin with the square sheet of origami paper and rotate it like a diamond with color side down. If you only have regular 8.5 by 11 paper, well, we're using our normal A4 paper. Follow these instructions to make it square. So here, this is where if I click on this link here, if I click on that link, it actually takes me to some steps about how to make your paper square. Okay. So you would go to this page to end up with your square piece of paper. It's really important on this page that you would use both the pictures and the steps in order to help you. So you would look at the picture, read step 1. Look at the picture, read step 2. You might read step 2 and then have another look at the picture. The pictures are there to help you use them. Step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, step 7, so that you end up with a square piece of paper. So I am not actually going to be doing my origami folding with you. We are going to try and do this together and create them so we can see some pictures of them, but I'm not going to be doing the origami folding with you. So once you've got your square, you need to click backwards. And then once you've got your square paper like this, you would go to step 2. So step 2, I can see there is a triangle. So fold the paper in half by folding the bottom corner to the top corner. Right, once I've done that and my own origami work looks like the picture, I would go, yep, thumbs up, I'm ready to move on. Now, I'm not going to read through the rest of this with you. That's your reading job today, is to read through it and to try and make an origami tulip yourself. Of course, we don't want you getting frustrated, okay? So use the pictures to help you and use the instructions to help you, okay? Make sure if you need to, you can back it up and reread it. You can back it up to step 1. You can start again as many times as you need to. Our paper, if you haven't got A4 paper at home, you can just use a piece of paper from a book, from an exercise book. And theirs is coloured. So what we might also add is that we might colour in one piece of paper pink and one piece of paper green. Okay. If you haven't been able to read it on the website, I'm going to put a copy of the instructions on for you on Seesaw, okay, or Teams. So good luck, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Bye.